the fear that I have is I don't want to be a senior citizen when I'm cured. You know, just to get up and then crawl around in my old age. So I have to admit that gnaws on me a bit. Just, you know, down the gate and off.
His continuing frustration with the pace of research in the United States led him to look abroad.
Not necessarily.
In late summer, Chris was invited to Israel, a country at the forefront of research into spinal injury. He made the 5,500-mile journey.
But this is a trip I really, really want to make because I think to be there with people who have suffered a spinal cord injury because of violence and to be there to show support, that's a privilege, it really is. It's an extraordinary statistic that per capita there are more spinal cord injuries in Israel than any other country in the world. Israel also has very, very proactive rehab facilities, excellent medical schools and teaching hospitals, and an absolutely first-rate research infrastructure.
During an intensive visit, Chris toured leading research centres, hospitals and rehabilitation clinics. Allen Pediatric Hospital is one of the world's leading specialists in the intensive rehabilitation of children with a broad range of disabilities.
In total, we take care of 19 children with tracheostomy or ventilation needs at a time, and we're oversubscribed. And one of our biggest problems is being able to maintain our facility for patients. Congenital muscle weakness.
Chris met a number of children, many of whom live with similar injuries to his own.
I usually don't survive beyond the age of 1.
It's widely known that some regeneration of the spinal cord can occur in the young.
A year and a half after her initial...
that's fantastic.
And she's here, at the moment now she's here just...
In one particular case, he saw the amazing results that can be achieved with specialised physical therapy.
She did some boostering exercise.
Yes. That is so wonderful.
She's a C1 too.
That's what I was. That's what I am.
But she was incomplete.
And I'm incomplete also. But I'm not yet off the ventilator. And not walking it, but to see you walking is that's wonderful.
Nice to see you.
It was, how long have you been injured? How many years have you been injured? How long? 7? Yeah. For me, it's 8. But that is so amazing.
She's really one of them.
You must have worked very, very hard. You must work very hard. That's... But congratulations, getting out of the wheelchair. That is so great. Oh, unbelievable.
Come around
Researchers in Israel believe they've made a major breakthrough in the recovery of people with spinal cord injuries, using a new technique that falls outside stem cell research. If this treatment is carried out within the first 14 days of injury, or the acute phase before serious degeneration occurs, chances of recovery are much higher.
Scientists have figured out how to use cells that already exist in the body, called macrophages, which come to the site of injury, to take those cells and then to re-inject them into the site of the injury, so they'll clean up the damage and create an atmosphere or conditions for repair. that a study was done. Hello. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. These two fellows, they had the macrophages therapy.
First of all, to either of you, when was the macrophage surgery done?
I did it 2.5 years ago, and Hashem, I guess, did it 3 months before me. First of all, I have a very good feelings.
Sensory recovery, good sensory recovery.
All over my body, especially in my
butt. In your butt?
Yeah, right. And it's very good, and sometimes I can move my toe. But
Hashem doesn't speak English at all. He speaks very well Arabic, but not English. He more or less the same pattern. He gets sensory recovery, and afterward he starts to move legs, and now he's able to stand up between parallel bars and even to perform some steps on parallel bars.
After having been a C6?
Yeah.
That is incredible.
Hashim, injured 2 years ago, had no movement below the chest. Following the new macrophage treatment, he's recovering.
And I know that now they're doing the surgery on people in the acute phase of injury. But I think it won't be a long time before they'll be able to work on people like me who have been injured for a long time. That is truly extraordinary. I have never seen someone who has already not only been through a human trial, but has had that much success. And I've been injured for 8 years, so I tell you, seeing you just is almost overwhelming.
As their trip drew to a close, Chris and Matthew travelled to Jerusalem's Old City and the Western Wall. Throughout their stay, the reception had been astounding, never more so than here.
You are a source of inspiration to many. I will never to give up and to give in. And I wish and pray that you will have also inspiration from these holidays, and I don't want to stop.
Thank you so much for your welcome.
Please, let Mr. Reeve has his privacy.
In keeping with tradition, Chris asked Matthew to place a prayer in the wall.
Research progresses more rapidly in Israel than almost anywhere else I can think of. The decision they made about stem cells, where they had a debate and decided that secular law must prevail over religious teachings, something that we need to learn in the United States. Very much focused on where we are today, on the breakthroughs in science, and living in the moment. I'm really glad I'm in that place now.